Welcome back to another episode of Ginge Gone Walkabout. I'm Kai, and today, once again, I'm out in Somerset. I don't know if how well you can tell behind me, but obviously you can't smell it because we don't have smell-o-vision yet. There's a real strong smell of garlic in there. That's because if I grab one of these, I grab a nice one. What we have here is what you would know as wild garlic, but its proper name is ramson. Here's what its leaf structure looks like. Right, there's a few edibles that, not edibles, poisonous plants that look just like this, but the easiest way to tell for me that I find is ramson only has one leaf per stalk, right? And if you smell it, it just stinks of garlic when you crush it. But you can literally just eat it. I'm not bothered from here because this is a pathway, like that people walk their dogs and everything. But the woodland I am going to has got ramson growing in it, so I'm going to try and grab some there. This is what the flowers look like, if I could get a closest up. They're edible, and that's what the unopened flowers look like. But be careful, do your research, because there's a lot of poisonous plants that will kill you that look like wild ramson or wild garlic. So do your research. But anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you're going to enjoy the video. Let's get on with it. Hello. Yeah, I'm meant to be hammock camping. I say meant to because I can't quite remember if I put my hammock suspension in. So if not, I'm going to be ground dwelling, which ain't really that bad to be honest. But yeah, I remember putting my hammock, my underquilt, sleeping bag, all my other shit in, but I can't remember if I put my hammock suspension in. So we'll find out when we get to the woodland, because I'm not digging through my pack right now just to see if I got some hammock things, suspension. If not, I'll improvise and yeah, I'll just grind well. Ain't a problem. Right, still on my little walk. Yes, I have my horned walking stick, but this ain't what this bit's about. Alright, see these? I think they're called plantain. But these heads you can stew up almost and make like a, I think it's like a mushroom soup. That's the only way to describe it. It's like a mushroom soup but without mushrooms. So yeah, just a little something I thought I'd show you. Just a little something I thought I'd show you. Right, I have just been walking, going down this road. But I've just been foraging on the way. I've come across, I think it's like 4 or 5 different edibles that are in season. There's plenty that I've walked past that are not in season yet, just to make that aware. Like, at the moment I think I got some nettle, some goose grass, some dandelions, hawthorn leaves. Yes, believe it or not people, hawthorn leaves are actually edible. Yeah, I'm just hoping to like spot some primrose or something like that. I know down by the woodland I'm going to be in, there's going to be ramson and a load of other edibles that I can collect. Because, yeah, well, I'm not going to let you know. I'm going to do a little surprise later. Yeah. All you need to know is that I'm going to have a wild salad with whatever I'm doing. Right. I've covered about 7 miles in about 2.5 hours. Time's now 5 to 5. Just got to my camp pretty much. Like, that's the outside out there. Right, I'm sat inside on my bed. I'm not sleeping on it tonight. I have got my hammock. Well, like I said earlier, hoping that I got my suspension to hang my hammock, because if not, I am going to be sleeping on this. But my hammock ain't going to be down on this part, but this is where I'll be later doing like the food and everything. I'll be up literally pretty much just up over that way, behind the shelter, hammocking, where there's not a lot of deadfall or anything like that, or widowmakers. So yeah, if I have got my suspension, once my hammock's set up, I'll show you it all. Right, just a little rundown of my setup. I got my 3x3 tarp in a, I think it's called a diamond formation, 100%. Where you go from corner to corner rather than from side to side. That's my cheap tarp with my Franken quilt. That basically was a sleeping bag that I turned into an underquilt because it was actually shit as a sleeping bag, but it's really good as an underquilt. I don't understand that, but hey, that's life. That's my Summit chair that I got from the range for 30 quid. Obviously just some of my shit, some more of my shit that... I'm trying to remember what... Wait there, I'll try and... I know my sleeping bag's a Vango, but... Sorry for the close-up of my ugly mug, people, but... It's a Vango Night Star 350. That's what sleeping bag I'm using. If I get up and... I don't know if you can see that in there, because of bug net. Yeah, a Vango. My big blue cloud of goodness and comfiness. Yeah, that's an awesome thing. But yeah, I'm going to be sitting here chilling, having my fag and a brew. Later, I think Wildy Bristol's joining me. Not 100% sure, I think so. And then tomorrow, if everything... Yeah, I'm not even going to go on about tomorrow. I'll let that be a surprise for y'all. So... But yeah, that is the bushcraft way, with a lighter. And like I was saying before my phone was a dick, that is the bushcraft way. It's birch bark and fatwood. Try and tell me otherwise. Right, this is the surprise. We have chicken that was wrapped in ramson to give it a garlicky flavour. And that's what those black bits are. That's ramson that's been cooked on there. So it's grilled. Then we have a selection of wild salads. Here we have goosegrass, nettles, some primrose leaves. I think that's it. And some hawthorn leaves, that was the one. Here we have primrose flowers and wood sorrel. And here we got some healthy pasta. I'm not 100% sure what's in this, but it's pasta. So that, people, is dinner. Sorry about shit lighting, people. As you can see, it's pitch black out here. I got our Wildy Bristol being a very good friend and holding a torch for me. But yes, he was even kind enough to bust out the wraps and cheese, people. Fucking awesome. Like, absolute banger. Like, and now I'm about to take my first bite. Yeah, that is fucking awesome, people. I really recommend trying it. That's pasta stuff, chicken that we wrapped in ramson to give it like a garlicky taste, which was beautiful, by the way. Absolutely beautiful. And a load of other wild edibles that we munched on. But yeah, you don't always have to bring a salad or anything with you. This is none of this that I've actually foraged from in this woodland. All the like edibles that I found has been on the way here. And there's absolute loads, enough to do us both a good wrap each, and there's still a load more, to be honest. But yeah, I'm probably going to eat this, make up another brew, fag, and probably hit my hammock. Not literally, but you know what I mean. I'll catch you all later. Morning, I'm sorry I forgot to do it. I'm up video, but basically I'm up. I've had a fag, coffee, and now I'm just out scouting for firewood. Right, I have. I don't know if you can see it. Apologies, sir. There. Basically, Yeah, where my finger is to on the screen now, I've got a stack of firewood for this morning. We've got a load of nice dried logs down at the camp still from last night, because I gathered a lot more than what I thought I'd need. So now we're just getting some good stuff for the fire to be started with. I'll see you in a bit. Right, time's now 4 minutes to 10. And we got a fire going in this, just because it'd be easier to cook our food, and then we're going to transfer it into the fire pit behind afterwards. So yeah, we're just using that because it'd be easier to cook our food and everything this morning. And God, ain't I looking forward to what I got. Really am. Alright everyone, I've been joined by Paul from Bushcraft, Paul's Bushcraft Bytes on YouTube. I'll put a link down to his channel. He is a very good bloke, very good skills and content on his channel. Really recommend checking it out. Man is an absolute legend. He brought down a beautiful axe, Hope for trekking axe, yeah. Yeah, trekking axe. I'm not very good with names, people, I do apologise. Got a beautiful leather mask and a beautiful axe to go with it. Absolutely gorgeous. And water filter. I'll let Paul just tell you about this because he'll know more about it than me.
Okay, this is basically a 3-stage filter, and we've got a rough filter here. Although I do use either a bandana or a millbank bag before I use this filter, it gives it a longer life, gives it more longevity. The filter itself here has a 2-stage filter. One is a very, very fine filter, it's 0.1 micron. The other one is a carbon filter, which will remove any of the toxins, any runoff from farmland, or any heavy metals that are found in the water. This will be trapped by the carbon filter, and it's just pump it through, stick in a Steritab or boil the water, and away you go. Great little item to carry around, nice and lightweight, and as Kai said, it belongs to him now.
So really, go check out his channel. I'm going to put a link below. Yeah, he got amazing videos, forage fire, the making of a bow. A lot of people on the YouTube make bow making look really hard and complicated. Like, I've been wanting to do one for ages, but after watching Paul's video, it's actually a lot easier than what most people think. Like, compared to like when you watch like Ray Mears doing it, where he sat there chewing on deer ligaments to make a string and all that. I didn't get that, but hey, you know how it is. But thank you for still watching. Like I keep saying, check him out, give him a comment, say hello, and yeah, we'll go put some water in using this, get some clean water, and then we'll make a brew.
And here's that 20 quid I put.
I'll see you all in a minute, people. Right, I'm going to use this lovely axe that I got off Paul from Paul's Bushcraft Bytes. Check him out. I'm now going to use it to split this log. So, oh yeah! Right, once again, if you remember my first video, use a backstop or a chopping block, because otherwise you go into your leg or something else and it'll hurt very much, and I'll sit there laughing at you if it's on video. So yeah, avoid that. But yeah. Fucking lovely, son. Absolutely fucking lovely. Do it again. Oh, that side looked a bit rotten. Let's try this side. And again. I doubt you can hear that in the background, but that is my water boiling away. I've got a nice little splitter. Oh, there we go. Well, it started off splitting nicely, and then it just kind of all went kaputty. Another nice piece. Just flip you like that. You're like that, people. Or we could go this way, if you can see. Line it up, like such. And we give it a couple little love taps. And then, really, it would help if the wood weren't punky-ish. But you're... Thanks, Paul, for the axe. It's fucking awesome, mate.
I've actually rounded off the end of the hook here. I'm going to round off the top edge when I cut it to length, and this will give me my pot hook. So best I crack on.
And there we have some behind the scenes footage from Paul's bushcraft bytes. Check him out. Woo, silly Waldy! Right, I'm using Donny's Fisker's pruning saw, I think that's what they're called. Cutting these logs because we're going to be making a bench. So, just... Right, we need another 2 of them, and then we'll get on building the bench pretty much.
So, today out in the wilderness, I'll be talking to you about all sorts of proteins, including Bear Grylls' famous protein worm.
Right, I'm coming out to get some posts for my bench that I've been making with Waldy. This is a piece of silver birch. It's dead. I'm not just going to yank it down because, in all fairness, I want this like intact as best as possible to make into section type. So, I'm going to take my Draper folding saw, and looking how I want this to fall, I want it to go in that direction. So I'm going to come to the back here, and I'm going to gently start cutting. Trying to keep it at an angle, at a slight angle, to help the tree fall when it decides to go. No, I haven't gone all the way through it, simply because now I can just gently guide it down, so then it don't go in any direction I don't want it to go, and then I can just simply tidy this up, and bam, now we've got a section to help put our bench together. See you in a minute. Right, those pile of logs there, that's the start of our bench that we're building. That's the shelter of everything, Waldy having a munch, and Paul being a legend, making a brew. Absolute legend.
Gotta have your cup of tea.
Got to, cannot moon at that. And yeah, that's what we're doing. We've got to put more stakes in on this one. That side's been staked out. Stake this one out, and then horizontal beams across, and that'd be our bench. I'm just making some stakes for the bench using the Holtford's trekking axe that Paul from Paul's Bushcraft Bytes gave to me. Fucking awesome piece of kit, absolutely great piece of axe, so thank you, Paul. So yeah, not everyone I'd recommend even trying this, because most people ain't got the thing. Do this with a knife if you can, but just gently, just going to be beveling the end of it. Like I say, most people I wouldn't even think about recommending to do this with an axe, simply because most people, like I say, haven't got the skill, and they probably would end up doing themselves more damage than good. So yeah, use a knife. But if you're, I think the word's competent, as in like you're good skills, confident in them, like David Canterbury says, why use a knife if your axe can do the job? Preserve your knife edge, because in a survival situation you might not have the ability to sharpen it and keep that edge maintained. So at least if you can do it with your axe and keep your knife sharp, that way you've always got a nice sharp blade on you. So I'm going to carry on with this now. And now we got a beveled edge. But now I'm just going to take my axe and gently just going to put almost like a secondary bevel in, just to help stop it splitting when I beat it into the ground with the axe head, hammer, pummel, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just secondary beveling it, like I say. Most people do this with your knife. If you're confident with your axe skills, then crack on. If you hurt yourself, it's your own fault for not listening. And there we go. Nice beveled stake, a pointed end. If anything, really, I want to make this end a little bit more stouter with a bit more of a bevel on it. Because otherwise, when you hit rocks and tree branches, this end ends up splitting and it ends up ruining your stake. So there you go. Big ass stake for a bench. And here we have Wildy Bristol lining up logs for a bench. He seems to be in his natural habitat at this time of year, enjoying himself.
Very nice, yeah. We like benches.
Right, peg, well, stake, grind, bench, in, stop bench moving. Comprende? Good. Right, so now just wedge him in and then just gently. Just imagine it's like an ex-partner that you don't like and you know the score. The more you imagine that it's their head, the quicker it goes in. So yeah, now we'll get this down, and that'll be one side stake for the bench. See, even with the bevel, it started to split towards the end. Now if I wouldn't have beveled that, that would have split like on the first or second whack. But he's slightly done, but he's all good. Now we'll get all these on, and we'll get the back ones in, and we'll have a bench, no? Very good. Right everyone, Paul come down for today. I think you're making a move now, aren't you?
I certainly am, sir.
Yeah, well it was really kind of him to come down today. Really enjoyed spending some time. It's really nice to find someone else that's also a martial art enthusiast, because there's not many of us out there. Who's also into bushcraft and likes playing with knives, axes and other tools. But yeah, go check out Paul's channel. We've invited him out to come out on another camp out with us sometime, or come out on another day trip or whatever. But next time I'll try and keep some wild salad and everything back for it, because that was good. Do you want to?
Yeah, no, just like I said, Kai, earlier, absolutely fantastic. Both you and Dan have been great. You know, you've allowed me to doss around the camp, take a few videos and things like that, a few clips. I'm going to put it together into a video myself, but I know you're doing one as well about your experience out here and your weekend. I'm looking forward to looking at that. And like I say, guys, absolutely fantastic. I love Kai's channel. I love the way he's down to earth, says it as it is, and does what he wants. absolutely fantastic. The guy is 100% genuine.
Thank you. Make sure you check his channel out. Links, descriptions below. Paul's Bushcraft Bytes. Check it out, like, subscribe. Even if you don't do it to my channel, do it to his. Safe people.
Thanks a lot.
I'm gonna use my 3-stage water filter, and it's got a carbon filter in the top, I think. Yeah, I used it earlier, but I forgot to video it. This is the one that Paul gave me earlier in the video. So yeah, I'm now gonna use it to collect my drinking water, and then I'm gonna boil it up and get some food on and everything else. So we got basically 3 parts in a sense. This is in a bag to stop it contaminating everything else. So this is the end that goes in the water, that's the end that goes in the billy can. So put that there. Take the hose end, attach it to the bottom. Take off the top cap. Apply the end that goes into your billy can at the top. So then have it like this. This end will stick in the water. We've got a nice deep bit there. We stick that end in the billy can, and then we just start pumping. And that is pretty much it, you just keep going. Let's see if I can move that into a deeper section. There we go. Now we just pump away. I'll try and do this so you can see the water coming out. So, if I hold it like this, I don't know whether you're going to see that, but it's me being an idiot then. Kind of bent the pipe slightly, so the water won't flow through it properly. But as you can see, oh, I can try and hold it and not. As you can see, water is pumping out, and that water is clean. So if I put this here back in, and now I'll pump away and show you, and just fill it up. Now I should have enough water. Yeah, that's plenty of water I got there. Now all I've been doing to empty the water out, so I pulls that out of the water. Just keep that away from that because that end's contaminated, this end ain't. And then we just pump out the last bit of water. That's all nice. So now this is all ready to be put back away. So we'll start with the bottom piece. Take that. Just drop that end back in there. Just wrap this up. Put that back in there so it don't then contaminate with the other parts and cause like illnesses and that. So that's that bit put away. I got a separate bag up at my camp that the rest of it goes in. So that's the drinking tube, like the water that you drink from comes like this, and basically the clean water. I put the top back on the filter. There we go, that's that. Now, if I grab the camera and I show you how clean this water actually is. Bam! Crystal clear. Crystal clear. Alright, I got my noodles in my bush pot doing on the pot hanger that Paul built earlier. So He works absolutely cracking, mate. This is the bench we did earlier today. Wouldn't say bad, just sawing they fucking at the end logs, the big ones at the bottom. That was a nightmare. But there's 2 at the base. I can line it up. 2 there, 1 there. Same on the other side. Staked both sides at each corner. There's stakes both sides of the seat in a bit as well. And yeah, it supports it. It's big enough and it's long enough that I can actually lay down on it if I improvise a bed, like for instance. And it ain't too bad to lay on either. It's like pretty much the perfect length for me, being a short ass. So if you were bigger, I suggest you probably make a bigger one. But yeah, this is really good. And that's all the other shit we got. And everything around it. It's 9:30 at night, it's Saturday. I'm tucked up in my hammock, in my sleeping bag. Because it is lovely and warm. I've still got my fag. Brewski. I loves me a good brew. But what can I say? Today was absolutely fucking amazing. In all fairness. It was nice for Paul to come out. That axe, fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing piece of kit. So's the water filter. Me and Danny kind of finished the bench, I think. Yeah, we finished the bottom part, we got to do the back support. And in all fairness, it has just been a bloody good day. It's been a right laugh, a chat with everyone. Yes, there ain't really much else to say. If anything happens during the night or anything, I might bring you back. Doubt it, but that's life. I'll see you in the morning, people. Night. Good morning, everyone. The time is 7:30 on a Sunday morning. I ain't long woke up. I made myself a roll up. And I even got out my hammock. It is so goddamn comfy and warm. It's pretty cold out. In the background there, you can see one a Wildy Bristol shelter. Under there he's got a tent. And this is the view of this morning. Oh yes, what a lovely thing to wake up to. What a lovely thing to wake up to. I can tell you now though, there was some fucking badgers and they were close last night. I'm pretty sure one of them was just on the other side of me tarp, to be honest, the way he was rustling around. No, pretty sure I'd... Well, that branch wasn't there last night, I don't think. Yeah. So we might have had a branch fall down. Only a small one. But yeah. When I get my ass out my sleeping bag or anything else, I'll bring you back then. Right, camp's been taken down and that. The time is 9:05. We're basically packing up here. We're going to be going down to our camp where we're going to be doing like our breakfast and all the rest of the shenanigans. But we wanted to pack this up here so then we ain't got to traipse all the way back here to pack up and get our kit to walk back that way. So we'll get our kit, like once it's all packed up, we'll go place it over there where we can still see it, but then we're going to take what kit we need and go sit down back at our camp. Here we have a dead tree. By the looks of it, I'd say it's an old birch or possibly beech or ash maybe. But actually, looking at it now, I'm pretty sure it's either... No, it is a birch. Believe it or not, this is a silver birch. But I want it to drop that way. So I'll make a cut on this side. Then I'll come back to this side and cut it, so then it falls in that direction. So, axe mask, pocket, don't want to lose that. Don't want to lose your axe sheath, or mask, or whatever you want to call it. That's what you gotta be careful for with dead trees, branches falling down on you. See what I mean? Branches falling on you. So always take that into consideration. Now I'll come this side because I'll get a better cut. Starting to get warm, so I've got to take the hat off. Right. Now I've gone at least halfway through. I'm going to come about here, hopefully, put some cross cuts in, and then effectively just lever the tree down. So I got that there. I want to come in about here. That's actually a lot punkier than what I was expecting there. And there we go. We just help him down. And to protect ourselves from the sheath, right, from the axe head, mask, back on, axe is now reasonably safe. So now I'll take this log back down to my camp, we'll cut it up and we'll get a fire on and get some bloody good food on. I'll bring you back then. Right, that's the end of the video, people. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, never mind. I enjoyed the weekend, so that's what counts. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification button, it's all below the screen, right along there. Subscribe button should be on the right, so that's my right, so it might be this side for you. But yeah, a big shout out to Wildy Bristol. Check him out on Instagram, links below. Once again, check out Paul from Paul's Bushcraft Bytes. There's a lot of information on there that even someone like me who's got a lot of experience in the woods still learns from. Like, that says a lot. So I recommend you go check him out. A big thank you to him for the gifts that he gave me this weekend, like this beautiful axe. And it's really nice simply because it's a real axe in my book. It's got a wooden handle, leather mask. That is a woodsman axe at its finest. So yeah, big thank you. And the 3-stage water filter, big thank you. I've used it a fair bit already this weekend. Really good piece of kit. Go check him out. Links below, people. And on that note, people, have a good one, and we shall see you in the next one. Ta-ta!
Till next time. Hey.